Hi, I'm Katie Skilton. I'm a creative designer here at Sizzix. Today I'm going to be sharing you some Christmas cards for the kids to make for their friends, because they come home and they expect all these Christmas cards ready to send off. So today I'm going to get you prepared and I'm going to give you an idea of what to make. So we're going to use the Big's Reindeer die today, and we're going to cut it from cardstock. Now the beauty of this is obviously if you're making lots of them, you can cut several layers of cardstock at once. So you can cut quite a few of the reindeer all at once. So you want different colours, so we're going to cover up all the sections that we need to cut. Just going to do those two for a second because I need to see where I'm placing the others. So we've got the reindeer head, we've got his shiny nose, and then I'm going to cut face and two ears. We'll do those. So you could spend an evening cutting it all out, and then obviously you've got all the pieces there then when you want to go and piece the cards together. Just find, oh, there it is. So that's going to be the inside of his ears, and then these are his antlers. Those down here. We're not going to cut his eyes because we're going to use Google eyes, just because it's fun for the kids to do. Then we've got his antlers here. So actually what I'm going to do, I'm going to die cut the background as well using the bush set, and then we can move the die cutting machine out of the way. So for the background I've got a white piece of card here, and we're going to use the whoosh die for that. So I'm just going to place it so it's kind of central in the section of cardstock. And this is a thinlet, so obviously I've put all my platforms back in. Pop this one through. There we go. And that's given this lovely starry background. So if I just pop out these bits a second, you can see those lovely stars coming through. So I'll just get rid of these and then we'll pop this to one side, and we can get on with assembling the reindeer. You could keep these stars, they're really good for shaker cards actually. You could pop them all into a little shaker card if you wanted to. Done, last view, there we go. So pop that to one side. So I'm going to move this one out of the way now. Get rid of all of those for a second. So just to give him some dimension, I've got some distress in here, so I'm using Vintage Photo. I'm literally just going to go around the edge just add some colour to him. See, it just starts to bring him to life, and we'll do the same with this part. The same with the little ears. Oop. So I'm going to pop these bits together. So I'm going to use some foam pads to just add some dimension to this part. On, and then let's grab some wet glue. Put it in there. Add these bits on. So the nose, I want to make it slightly shiny, so I'm going to emboss it with some of our clear embossing powder to give it a good shine to it. Just add these on, and then all this bit can be drying while we do the embossing of the nose. There we go. So we'll pop his antlers there. We'll leave those to dry. So, bear with, I need to get my heat gun. But I actually need a heat gun to emboss. So let's pop the mat up for a minute. Just going to plug this in. Oh, the joys. So to emboss, so I've got this red nose here, and I've just got some clear embossing ink. Let me actually get my embossing powder ready. Let's see if we've got a little scrap piece of card. No. Can I use this piece up here? Just so I can put something to sprinkle on. Yeah. So the nose, so I'm going to really cover it in clear ink, embossing ink. Make sure it gets a good coverage. And then sprinkle some of the clear embossing powder on. There we go. Pop all the rest back in the pot. And make sure you put the lid on, because once we start with the heat tool. So let's emboss it. And you'll see that clear embossing ink starts to turn clear, and it's going to give it a lovely shine. There we go. So we'll just leave that to cool down for a couple of minutes. So while we're waiting for that to cool down, we will add on the eyes. I've got the googly eyes here. Add those on. And we'll just let those dry for a second. So we'll pop that to one side. Actually, that's all right now. We'll pop that one on as well. There, so he's got a really shiny nose, as a reindeer should. So we're going to take the card blank. So this is the stars that we die cut just now. So I'm going to layer those onto some green card. So the cardstock I'm using is from the Sizzix cardstock, the assorted cardstock. So you get 20 colours in there, 80 sheets. So 4 of each sheet. Really lovely colours, really good for every season. Pop that down there. And then we'll add this onto our card. Our card blank. So now we've got some of our reindeer to go, so I'm hoping it's dry enough. Don't want to tip him up too much, so I'm going to, no, we're alright. Add some glue on the back and we'll pop him on there. I've printed some sentiments, so these are literally just printed off my computer. And again, I'm just going to ink because it's going to be white on white, so I'm just going to ink around the edges very lightly, just so that they stand out. And we'll add those on. Pop those there like so. So I'm going to add him a little bow. So I've got some really thin ribbon here. I'll just tie that in a bow. Glue that on to his neck. I'm just going to have to leave that to dry for a minute, but I have got one I made earlier. So if this comes off my finger, so I've got some here I can show you, pick up and show you. So I did a girl version and a boy version, because when you're 5 this is very important. So here's the boy version. As you can see, I've added the bow on there, and then for the girl version I've used pinkier colours and I've added the little girl bow on there. These are really good because the googly eyes shake. I think all children will love these, really good, really quick and simple to make. Obviously you're using a big slice, so you can cut through lots of layers at once. Hope this has inspired you to get Christmas card making, and hopefully you'll join me again next week. See you soon.